Everybody still awake? Y'all still with me so far?
Yeah.
We got some bad news for you. We're almost done. How many of you guys watch horror movies? Ah, okay. I know there's liars after I saw kicks in there. How many of you got, now this is the older generation going to remember this. How many of y'all remember John Wayne? Of course, yeah, watch those hands go up. You know, I'm not going to pick fun at him because, you know, he did a lot of things good in the war movies that he did, making money for us and bond rights and stuff, so I'm going to have fun with him anyway. How many of y'all remember Duke taking one of these, pulling the pin with his teeth, throw it 300 yards and knock a guy out of a tree in a movie? Sure he did. Well, you know what? If I had the Duke's hand grenade and I hang it on my equipment over here and I went walking in the jungle, a vine reaches up, pulls the pin, it falls between my legs. I get what the Navy calls a negative entry in my health record. If I give the Duke my hand grenade, he pulls the pin with his teeth. He visits the newest member of the Navy called a dentist. That's a safety pin, folks. That is a bomb. I carry 6 to 8 on my body. I don't want that pin coming out unless I pull it. If it's not going to be too hard to pull, you can't get it out. So what the movies don't show you is you got to prime it. You got to bend the little ears here on the backside. Now in boot camp, he gets in that pit with that sergeant. And he says, "Okay, well, arm the grenade, prepare to pull, grab that spoon, you pull pin." This is where you really pay attention. Throw this, not this. You throw it as hard as you can. 5 seconds later, it goes boom. You go, "Wow, that's pretty impressive." Well, 5 seconds is a long time. We were taught at Guadalcanal, the veterans came back and said, "Look, you know, we were throwing too fast. The Japanese were throwing back." Okay. They said, "Release that spoon, count 1001, 1002, and then throw it. Let it go off on the other end." But here's the problem. You can throw it about 30 yards. About from here to that black bunker. So I've got a 3-day pass. Anybody thinks they can throw this on the first time into that little bitty hole in that bunker? Oh, he's got a type 99 at 600 yards, 600 rounds per minute. Not gonna happen. But here's the best part. You can throw it 30 yards. Her blast radius is 50 yards. Hollywood or us, right? Well, guess what, folks? The Marines figured this out pretty fast, and the way to deal with it is right here. Thank you. By the end of 1943, Japanese forces were clearly on the defensive. And as a result, we were encountering a new threat. The threat was defensive fortified positions. Now they can be as simple as a reinforced gun emplacement, or a small concrete structure like a machine gun bunker or pillbox. The largest structure, command post with flagpole. However, the most difficult were reinforced caves that went back thousands of feet. We had to get them out. The Marine Corps adopted a team called the Engineer Assault Team. Why they called them engineers? Because the weapons they carried were only organic to the engineer battalion. They were specialized. The team consisted of 4 to 5 men, and each team was attached to a platoon of the assaulting companies on the first wave of the Amtrak coming ashore. The team consisted of a team leader. He carried an automatic weapon, and he controlled and directed the team. The next man, called blowtorch. He carried an M2-2 flamethrower. Fully loaded, it weighs about 70 pounds. It will burn, it will suffocate, and it will blind the enemy. It will burn the enemy by shooting out a flame about 20 to 40 yards, 2,000 to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. However, there is a limitation.
You only have 6 to 10 seconds of fuel, and you're out. So the gunner has to watch his trigger squeeze. Suffocation. Obviously we can't burn them all. They're going to hunker down in there. Go back 500 feet, 1,000 feet. You can't burn them. That's okay. Hey, we'll stick the nozzle in there and burn up all the oxygen and replace it with deadly carbon monoxide. And that will cause casualties. They can't breathe. And finally, a term called blinding. They saw him coming. If they couldn't take him out, they would try to close all the openings in their bunker or gun emplacement. And that's good. Because now we can see them, they couldn't see us. How does it work? It has a tank group. The 2 large tanks contain 4 gallons of flammable fuel. Gasoline, aviation gasoline, diesel, oil. You can mix a mixture or a thickener in the gasoline to create a gel called napalm, hotter heat, better accuracy. Small tank, compressed air or nitrogen. Once you turn the screw, the entire system is under tremendous pressure. The gun group, you have the fuel hose. The valve lever will release the fluid under pressure. You can saturate and soak your target. Your trigger will light a pilot light. And then you have your flame. And of course your nozzle, you can direct your flame. Now he does a lot of damage. He's the only weapon we have out here that will not fire blanks. It fires the real thing. So what you see is what they got. Now he can't do it all. He has a partner named Corkscrew. Corkscrew is called the Demolition Man. In this case, he carries a satchel charge. Inside the satchel, he has 8 TNT blocks. He will try to get the satchel into any opening of the enclosure. If he can get it in, he will collapse these small bunkers. However, he can't collapse a cave, but that's okay. Just get it close. Because 22 pounds of TNT creates a tremendous amount of overpressure, and you will bleed to death internally without any external wound. It will move your liver over here. Just a minute. The final team members, myself, and my job is to protect the flamethrower operator. All he has is a flame. I will go with him on entrance and exit the target area. Thus, I carry a short-range weapon. A close-in weapon. It is an M1897 World War I trench gun. 12-gauge shotgun, double-aught butt, 5 rounds in circular magazine, 1 in the barrel. My range is the same as his, 20 to 40 yards. I'll get any runaways, or anybody wants to escape, or anybody trying to take him down. And we have not demonstrated shotgun today, so I will do so right now. I strongly advise you use your ear protection. And after I fire the weapon, it's very psychological, so do not run away. Stay in the stands. That is the team. It is now H-3 minutes, and we will start the war. I've got to catch my ride to big. Thank you.